It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Detroit Pistons as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets. Looking at the Nets, this is their first time playing this squad so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. He's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this who has multiple ways to impact the game, Shaq. Not just one way. He's exactly.
Oh, you called me a one? Boy, I will reach across the table and knock you out right now.
It's been a long time since you've been in the league.
But you said you just called
me a one-way player. I said in a long time I hadn't seen it. I didn't say I hadn't seen it before. I said I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Have you ever seen a spelling of Freak quite like that?
Yes, that's French, Ernie.
F-R-E-Q.
No, I thought it was more Brazilian.
Oh. Well, he is frequently a star, and you'll want to see him tonight.
He's freakish in his ways.
Hilarious, wasn't it, Shaq?
That was pretty good.
Well, that was outrageously fun.
That was pretty freakish.
Oh, it was. Here's Kevin
I already
Harlan.
said freakish.
Oh.
You lose a point.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast from suburban Detroit. We are live at the Palace of Auburn Hills. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take a look at the Nets. Well, guys, at this point, while still many things can change, the record is not on par with their performance last year. Maybe a cause for concern, but something they are well aware of.
And right now for Brooklyn, they haven't made any of the strides they were hoping to see prior to the season. Again, hanging around at the bottom of the standings.
Yeah, it's full makeover time now, guys. I'm sure they've learned their lesson that this roster is not one that can sustain any kind of success in today's NBA.
So the Nets starting five. Freak in its shooting guard. Brook Lopez is out there with Young. Then there's Jennings. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the three, the small forward.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Stan Van Gundy.
A lot of his focus in preparing his team for this game centered around how they plan to deal with point guard Brandon Jennings. He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast, and he plays with a relentless energy. It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin, we'll see if they can do it.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Bradley.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Move the ball.
Jennings passes to Freak. It's back to Jennings. Just 5 on the clock. And Young kicks to Jennings. The 19-foot shot. No good. And Detroit the other way now. Their last game, a win against Boston, hoping to carry it into this one.
Just a terrific job closing that game out. And in the end, it turned out to be a relative.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Got it. Good job in the low post. The Pistons have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Outside Jackson. And Johnson now top of the key. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Nets trail by 6. Jennings kicks to Freak. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Right wing. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez, no luck.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Bradley. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Bradley. The tray, and that's good. Brandon Jennings for 3. Jennings has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. First quarter play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Leonard dishes to Johnson. Passes it to Bradley. The high post shot. The shot will not go.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Jennings passes to Freak. They set the pick. Jennings against Jackson. Freak. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
The Pistons leading. Jackson with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. The drive by Jackson. The Pistons shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Jackson. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Brooklyn's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Screen by Young. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. To the middle. There's Freak. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. The Pistons have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Jackson with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Bradley, no one around him. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
To the wing on the left. Freak kicks to Lopez. Inside, there's Freak. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Freak's got 7 points in the game. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Jackson kicks to Bradley. A rebound by the Nets. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor is not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. Back to Jackson. It's Bradley on the wing. 6 points for him. No good from the wing. Brooklyn leading by 3. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Stolen by Jackson. Fast break Detroit. Jackson's got the ball. And counted the shot. free throw line.
Yeah,